literature during Spanish period, year 1521 to 1898. Conversion of Filipinos to Catholicism is one of the objectives of the Spain's colonization, which are gold, God, and glory. The colonization ended for about 333 years. In year 1521, Ferdinand Magellan came in Philippines for his expedition. In year 1564, another expedition from New Spain arrived in Philippines, which is commanded by Miguel Lopez de Legazpi. But the Spain settlement wasn't established, so in year 1565, an expedition led by the Governor-General of the Philippines, Miguel Lopez de Legazpi, arrived in Philippines. In year 1571, Legazpi established capital at Manila. It offers the outstanding harbor of Manila Bay that makes Manila the center of civil, military, religious, and commercial activity in the islands. In year 1574, Manila revolted the attack of the Chinese pirate Limahong. In year 1589, Spanish governor made a viceroy. Well, by the end of 16th century, Philippines had become a leading commercial center of East Asia. In year 16,000 to 1663, continual wars of Dutch. In year 17th century, Philippines was not profitable as a colony and long war with Dutch. While in year 1898, where Spanish colonization ended and the Philippine Revolution started.
Story of the Passion of the Christ Church Doctrines. Doctrina Christiana.
The Doctrina Christiana was the first book in the Philippines written and printed in 1593, much older than America's first and oldest book, the Bay Psalm book, that was printed in 1640. The Philippine Doctrina Christiana was written by Fray Juan de Plasencia on Roman Catholic Catechism. The Dominicans employed the service of Chinese Keng Yong from Binondo, Chinatown, who had printing experience.
Ladinos. There are two types of literature in Spanish colonization. The first one is
religious literature. Religious lyrics written by Latino poets or those versed in both Spanish and Tagalog were included in early catechism and were used to teach Filipinos the Spanish language.
And the second is secular or non-religious literature. One example of the religious literature is the Passion, a long narrative poem about the passion and death of Christ. The most popular was Ang Mahal na Pasyon ni Jesucristo ang Panginoon natin by Gaspar Aquino de Belen. And the second one is the
Sinaculo, dramatization of the Passion. It shows the passion and death of Christ.
The example of secular literature is
Awit, colorful tales of chivalry made for singing and chanting. Example, Ibong Adarna.
Corrido,
Metrical tale written in octosyllabic quatrains. Example, Florante at Laura by Francisco Baltazar. Prose narratives written to prescribe proper decorum. Examples, Modesto de Castras, pagsusulatan ng dalawang binibining na si Urbana at si Fileza, and Joaquin Tuasan's Ang Bagong Robinson or The New Robinson in 1879. Alibata was a term coined by Professor Pulver Sosa mistakenly originated the writing system with Arabic. The first characters in the Arabic alphabet are Alif, Bata. Baybayin and Alibata are the same thing except the Alibata is the wrong term. It's also been called Solat Tagalog and other names but Alibata has stuck.
The Alibata composed of 17 letters. The 14 letters is consonant and the 3 letters is vowel.
Dandansoy bayaan ta ikaw, pauli ako sa bayaw, o galing kun ikaw hidlaon, ang payawi mo lang lantaon. Dandansoy kun
Sinakulo, a dramatic performance of the Passion and Death of Christ. Zarzuela, the father of drama, a musical comedy or melodrama, 3 acts which dealt with men's passion and emotions like love, hate, revenge, and cruelty. Lagaylay, a special occasion for the Pilareños of Sorsogon during May time to get together. Tibag, dramatic performance for the purpose of manifesting devotion for the Holy Cross. Panuluyan, Philippine Christmas dramatic ritual narrating the whole family's search for a place to stay in Bethlehem for Jesus Christ's birth. Salubong, dramatized the reunion of the rising Christ and his mother. Sainete, a short musical comedy popular during the 18th century. The Moro Moro is presented also on a special stage. This is performed during town fiestas to entertain the people and to remind them of their Christian religion. Carillo, a form of dramatic entertainment performed on a moonless night during a town fiesta or on dark nights after a harvest. Karagatan, this is a poetic vehicle of a social religious nature celebrated during the death of a person. Balagtasan, this is a contest of skills and debate on a particular topic or issue. Awit, are fabricated stories from writer's imagination although the setting and characters are European. Parido, were usually on legends or stories from European countries like France, Spain, Italy, and Greece, refers to narrative.